to another episode of Tools and Build. Because of my little finger injury, I can't force so much. So for the past couple weeks, and I think for the next 1 or 2 weeks, I'm just gonna talk about tools because I really can't build anything much. And if you see my videos, I'm sorry, before I started, I'm also losing my voice. And saying that, if you've watched my previous videos, every tool that I show, I always try it out, give you my honest opinion, and it's up to you to figure out if you want to buy it, use it or not. This week, on my regular 9 to 5 job, I was working on some plumbing, and the pipe wrench I had at home, all the teeth were completely gone, so I went out and I went to buy a pipe wrench. I bought this pipe wrench. It's from Rigid, and I have no previous tools from different brands, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Rigid, Akita. I have them all. This one's from Rigid. It's 18 inches. It has 2.5 inch bite. It has 1.5 inch over bite. It's great. It does its job. While I was working, I had to go buy another pipe because I needed 2 pipes to tighten the union. While I went to a different store because I had to buy some other stuffs too, and I ran into the Milwaukee. This one's the same as the Rigid, 18 inches, 2.5 inches wide, and probably 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches over. These two monsters are alike. If you compare 2.5 and they are 18 inches. The only difference between the Milwaukee and the Rigid is this one is twice as light as the Milwaukee and still as strong. I have one exactly like this at work. I did the same job as I would have used a Rigid or any other brand. I liked it so much, on the way back home I went to buy one for myself. I don't know when I'm going to use it at home, but it is light. It is one of the lightest tools that I own. I'm not saying that Rigid, but it's great. But if I had to buy either one, I will buy Milwaukee, just because it's light. Especially if you try to tighten it, or you need to blow off your hands and you have to bend over and grab something. This is the one I prefer, the Milwaukee. The Rigid is great. It's strong. You can bang on it. The Milwaukee, on the other hand, I have no idea if we could put a bar here and torque it down to give that extra torque on a pipe. I have no idea if it's gonna last. But for manual work, I would recommend the Milwaukee. This is my opinion. It's up to you to decide which one you prefer. A full metal one or aluminum one. And now if you go shopping anywhere, you see that more of aluminum tools are out because they're light. Especially if you have a tool bag and you have to carry all these metal tools, it makes it pretty light. Now, saying that, those are the two that I tried. There's other brands out there that I don't know of. I'm not a plumber, I just do regular jobs. This is my opinion. That's my 5 cents. If I had to buy another one, it would be a Milwaukee. It's up to you guys to go out, check it out, and see for yourself what's out there. Now, I'm not saying Ridgid is bad. Ridgid has great tools. I have a Ridgid radio. I have a Ridgid tools, my 9 to 5, and I only buy 9 to 5 tools from Ridgid for my workplace because I know what they're capable of. But when it comes to this, Milwaukee beats them. Like I said before, I have no favorite brands. I just like tools in general. There are some tool brands that are better than the others, and then there's some who are worse than the other. And then there's some brands that, I'll give you examples. Some, just top of my head. In a brand, a drill could be better than the other brand. But the other brand that has a bad drill bit, their saws could be better than the other brand. Things like that. That's why I have no favorite brand. And once again, but for that part, I recommend Milwaukee. So go out there, check what you guys see, and if you have an opinion on Milwaukee or on Ridgid or any other tools, please send me a message on my YouTube channel. Please like my video, share, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Because like I always said before, tools is what makes everything work. Without tools, you can't make nothing work. Unless it's some other stuff that you're cooking, your dishwasher, or you're a cook. But mechanically, you need tools. So let me know what's your favorite brand, what's your worst brand. So thanks for watching, and come back for next week. Hopefully fingers a bit better, voice is a bit better, and we can build something together. Have a good one.